Every season, there are surprise players who pop up on a team's radar despite not getting much prospect hype, and the Yankees boast one of the deeper farm systems in all of baseball. Player development has improved dramatically over the past few seasons at the minor league level, and today, we're counting down 3 players not on their top 10 prospects according to Baseball America, who could give the Yankees a boost to their roster this upcoming season. Hello everybody, I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees, and before we get into today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the new year, and we'd greatly appreciate if you guys help us get closer to that goal. Make sure to turn on the post notifications so you guys know of our next uploads, as we're pumping out content constantly on the channel, whether it's our podcast, live streams, shorts, or video essays like this one. We're your one-stop shop for Yankee content, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. The first player we have on this list is infielder Caleb Durban, who had a breakout season with the organization after the Yankees acquired him in a trade that sent Lucas Luetge to the Atlanta Braves. This past season, he slashed 304, 395, 427 for a 132 WRC plus across 69 games, as the 23-year-old flashed incredible contact with just a 6.2% strikeout rate. Durban specializes in putting the ball in play and making strong swing decisions, but game power had always been an issue for him. While with the Atlanta Braves, Caleb Durban slugged just 363 with a 103 WRC plus in his professional career, and was considered enough of an afterthought for the Braves to trade him alongside another player for a reliever who had recently been designated for assignment. Part of the player development process for Durban came from making better swing decisions, but more importantly, doing more damage when he actually made contact. And while he didn't hit a single home run in high A before his promotion to double A this year, he'd find a bit more power in Somerset, and that power would result in 4 home runs and 12 doubles with a 440 slugging percentage, the first time he had ever had a slugging percentage at or above 400 at any level. He'd go on to play in the Arizona Fall League after the conclusion of the Somerset Patriots season, and to say that Durban was on fire would be an understatement. The AFL is pretty hitter friendly, but even adjusting for the run environment, Durban put up monster numbers. Slashing 353, 456, 558 for a 1.045 OPS and 172 OPS plus, Durban was absolutely remarkable, collecting 30 hits in just 23 games for the Mesa Solar Sox. He also happened to steal 21 bases in 23 attempts, adding to the 36 bases he swiped in 69 minor league games. The increase in power was certainly encouraging, as he hit 7 home runs from June onward in 53 games if you account for the AFL, which is a massive improvement from having 8 career home runs at the professional level across 122 games played with the Braves. Caleb Durban is still more of a hit for average kind of guy, but making those adjustments in the power department while striking out just 25 times across the minor leagues and fall league is pretty absurd. Defensively, Durban can play second, third, and shortstop, and even hinted at playing some outfield if need be next season on our podcast. He profiles as a utility man and could start the season in AAA with the Scranton Rail Riders, as he hopes to work his way to the major leagues. Steamer already projects him for a 91 WRC plus, which isn't elite, but given his speed and defensive excellence, a 91 WRC plus would certainly still be enough to make him a valuable part of any depth chart, and if he gets the bat to be any better, this could be a bottom of the order infielder with stellar contact and speed tools. The one thing working against Caleb Durban is the Yankees have a lot of infielders ahead of him on the depth chart, with Jorbit Vivas being added to the 40-man roster after being acquired by the Dodgers. He'll have to leapfrog some players on the team, but if he builds on his excellent year in 2024, I think we could see Caleb Durban in the Bronx this summer. Now, the next player on this list is somebody I just referenced, and that's Jorbit Vivas, as he's a player we could see in the Yankees' plans for 2024, especially given his left-handed swing and how he can play in the Bronx. This past season, the 22-year-old infielder slashed 269, 381, 407 with a 111 WRC plus between AA and AAA, hitting 13 home runs and striking out just 11.6% of the time. Vivas doesn't have excellent raw power, instead relying on strong contact skills and plate discipline to get by, but the Yankees are a great organization to develop power with. We just finished talking about a player in Caleb Durban who made notable power gains, and Vivas is more than capable of doing the same. He already elevates the ball plenty with great pull rates, and he'd be a perfect candidate to take advantage of the short porch in right field. Most people overstate how helpful that part of the ballpark is for lefties, especially hitters who are already great power hitters. There are hitters who clear the fences by 30 feet, but Vivas certainly isn't one of them, and the short porch is perfect for those kinds of hitters with wall scraper power. He could certainly reach 10 to 15 home runs a season with the boost created by right field, and given his incredible plate discipline skills, this is a really well-rounded hitter. This past season, he sported an in-zone swing rate that was above 70%, with a chase rate below 25%, showing an incredible ability to recognize pitches in and out of the zone. Furthermore, the glove at both second and third base was greatly improved, with plus 7.4 defensive runs prevented across AA and AAA at the positions combined. The Yankees will certainly need insurance at both spots, especially at third base where the team has had massive question marks over the last few years. Vivas did struggle in AAA, and he'll have to prove he can handle that level before he's part of the major league equation, but he is only 22 years old. One aspect of his game that greatly improved this year was his base running, something that could also give him more value as he climbs through the depth chart, as he stole 25 bases in 30 attempts this year, and if he's a 20 stolen base threat with a strong glove and solid bat, then this becomes an infielder who can start every day for you over the next half decade. He's currently projected for an 89 WRC+, and that's despite the struggles at AAA, so a strong first half to his season could certainly improve said projections, and a lot of that comes from making power strides. It's not out of the picture for Vivas to be a 105 OPS plus hitter with plus defense and speed, and if they can get that at any point of the season at the hot corner, they'll have a nice bottom of the order presence from the left-handed side who can bring more youth and speed to a position where the Yankees have typically been old and slow. The final pitcher we have on this list is reliever Jack Neely, who could start the season in AA, but find himself in the majors sooner rather than later. This past season, Neely was absolutely remarkable, with a 2.17 ERA and 66 1/3 innings of work and 42 appearances, being a very valuable weapon because he can go multiple innings. He even had a 3-inning outing this past season, and he can be highly versatile for the Bronx Bombers. A big aspect of his success comes from his strikeout rate. His slider is his best pitch. It's the one he goes to for his strikeouts, and it's a pitch that's a consistent swing and miss offering, but his fastball's a solid pitch as well, as it's climbed up to 97 miles per hour at times, and his 6'8" frame also allows him to get more extension and create more perceived velocity. High extension pitchers can be really hard to hit, especially since there are so few who are as tall as Neely in the world, much less in baseball. Having a quirk in your pitch delivery that separates it from others is important, and Neely checks off a lot of the boxes on that front. If Neely continues to get swings and misses at this rate, this is a pitcher who could really pop off in 2024, and the Yankees could plug him into their bullpen over the summer. I wouldn't be shocked to see his velocity even tick up a bit as he continues to build up his workload and make improvements in the organization. He currently has a 4.23 projected ERA despite only having 11 appearances in AA, so that would indicate that an excellent first half in 2024 could make him MLB ready for a lot of the Yankees' internal systems. You can never have too much pitching, and Neely certainly fits the profile of a prospect who could end up rising fast through the system and contributing to the Bronx soon. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. You guys don't want to miss out on what we've got pumping out this off season. And if you want to check out what else we're doing, check out our socials on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And with that being said, I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees. We greatly appreciate you guys sticking by. YouTube recommends you watch a video on screen, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.